Check 1 2, check 1 2, mic check 1 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Left Coast Hockey League COVID Cup playoffs. We have reached. Shit. Got a little feedback going on there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Left Coast Hockey League COVID Cup playoffs. We have reached the COVID Cup finals, and for the second year in a row, the Anaheim Fucks, the number 2 seed, take on the number 6 seed, the San Jose Snipes. For the past 2 seasons, the 6th seed has won the COVID Cup. San Jose looking to become the first team to repeat as COVID Cup champions, as well as the Anaheim Fucks looking to win their first COVID Cup. Now you might say, oh, but didn't they win 2020 where the COVID Cup was invented? No, that was for the Marcy Cup. COVID Cup was invented in 2021 when it became its own title. So the Anaheim Fucks have every single title ever in LCHL except the COVID Cup. Looking to clinch their first one here. Game 1 tonight. Let's get down to the ice. Uh-oh. Lost connection. It's an offline mode. Well, looks like we might have some technical difficulties here. We are still connected to the broadcast, but... Alright, let's try this again. Still game 1, hope so. Daryl, are you fucking this up? All right, take two. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the Fuck Pond in Anaheim, California for the COVID Cup Finals Game 1. San Jose Snipes visiting the Anaheim Fucks. Jack Hughes, Austin Matthews, the top two Americans in the league, will take the face-off at center ice. Let's get this Game 1 underway. Face-off is won by the Snipes. Clayton Keller for Fox. Tkachuk brings it back. We got the Tkachuk brothers facing each other finally. Clayton Keller gets it back to the point for Ekholm. Ekholm for Fox. Fox passes to the corner, back to the point for Ekholm for Keller. Fox's shot is blocked and recovered by the Fucks. Matthew Tkachuk up for Sam Reinhart. Reinhart in for Hughes. Back for Pionk for Keller. Keller will carry it in. Keller gets it up front. Shot is poked off, recovered by Pionk. I would say we have the, backhand blast save, Allmark. We have probably the four best American players on these two lines. We got the Tkachuk brothers facing each other. We got Jack Hughes and we got Austin Matthews. It is a USA affair here. Scheifele and Hughes will take the face-off. Face-off won by the Snipes. Harley for Forsling. Taken by Dylan Larkin. Larkin mishandles. It is, kept in by Forsling. Poked up by Matthew Tkachuk. Up for Jack Hughes. Hughes for Reinhart. Reinhart in the zone. Gets it for Tkachuk. Shot. Save Bobrovsky. 16:03 left here in the first period. Still no score. Scheifele and Point will take the faceoff back in the San Jose zone. Faceoff won by Anaheim. Sider for Point. Point. Shot is broken up. It's taken by Forsling. Forsling gets it up for Scheifele. Scheifele for Troy Terry. Larkin's pass is broken up. It's taken by Braden Point. Going in for Gunther. Backhand. Rebound picked up by Point. Darnell Nurse gets hit off and it comes out. Fucks will have to touch up. Sider up for Jarvis. Jarvis in the zone looking for Point. Point takes a slap shot. Glove save for Bobrovsky. And we'll get a whistle. 13:40 left here in the first. Still no score. It's going to be Stevenson and Heischer taking the faceoff back in the San Jose zone. It is won by the Fucks. Franco for Anderson. Anderson looking for a shot. Takes a backhand. Easy save for Bobrovsky. Line for his Fox. Fox up for Heischer. Up for Pedersen. Pedersen tripped up behind the play, but no call. Centering pass misses the mark, but picked up by Fox. Unable. Poked off by Ullmark. Jimmy Benz hit off. Stevenson up for Svechnikov. He takes a shot. Save Bobrovsky. No rebound. And he'll hold on. Face off to the right of the goaltender with 11:56 left here in the first. Still no score. Anaheim shooting the Snipes 5-1. Stevenson and Heischer will take the face-off. It is won by the Snipes. Adam Fox sends it up for John Tavares. Tavares for Pedersen. Pedersen for Heischer. Heischer unable to take the shot. It's taken by Stevenson. Up for Svechnikov. He's in the zone. Gets it for Jamie Benn. Benn for Anderson. Anderson trying to line it up. Gets nothing. And the other way comes Ekholm. Ekholm, he's poked off, taken by Anderson, up for Fogle. And goes ahead and dumps it in. They'll give chase. Ekholm for Keandre Miller. Long lead pass up for Cirelli. Cirelli will gain the zone. Still only one shot for the Snipes. Haven't been able to get anything on net. Warren Fogle sends it up for Paul. Paul looking for Hedman. Hedman takes a shot. Blocker down by Bobrovsky and taken by Steven Stamkos. Stamkos, though, he's hit, turned over, taken by Fogle. Back to the point for Hedman for Pionk. Pionk takes a shot through traffic, goes high. Back to the point. It's for Hedman. Hedman takes a blast. It's blocked by a Snipes player. Bukestad for Miller. He's hit off. Corralled by Pionk. He will get in the zone for Reinhart. Pass for Lowry. Lowry unable to pull the trigger. It's held on by Bobrovsky. 6:17 remains here in the first. Still no score. Snipes with only one shot to Anaheim 6. Hughes and Matthews will take the faceoff. Faceoff is won by the Snipes. Harley. Forsling sends it up for Brady to Chuck. Chuck in the zone, not able to do anything with it. Kept in though by Matthews for Forsling. One-time blast. Keller, save Allmark. And he will hold on. 5:27 remains here in the first. Top lines will stay out. Matthews, Jack Hughes. Face off back in the Anaheim zone. It is won by the Fucks. Victor Hedman sends it up for Matthew to Chuck for Hughes. Hughes, he's hit off. Taken from Harley, though. Battle for the puck in front of the net's won by the Snipes. Brady neutral zone. He'll carry it in. The other way comes Matthew to Chuck in the zone. Shot is saved by Bobrovsky, and he's going to hold on. 3:42 remains here in the first. Still no score. Teams feeling each other out, feeling each other up. And behind the net there, they'll finger behind the boards there, you know. Face-off won by the Snipes. Harley. Up for Dylan Larkin. Larkin will gain the zone, looking for Terry. Shoots, he scores! Troy Terry from Dylan Larkin late here in the first to send the Snipes up by 1. Troy Terry in his home arena in real life. Take a look, good look there by Terry. And just like that, San Jose goes up by 1. Terry's second goal of these playoffs, or at least of the last 2 rounds. 3:04 left here in the first. Snipes up by 1. Face-off won by Anaheim. Darnell Nurse for Sider for Gunther. Gunther, they go offside. The face-off will be in the neutral zone. 2:42 remains here in the first. Snipes up by 1. Point and Scheifele will take the face-off the neutral zone. It is won by the Snipes. Big hit, though. Recovered by Terry. Turned over by Gunther. Tripped up there. No call. Gunther for Darnell. Nurse looks for a shot. Saved Bobrovsky. Rebound picked up by the Snipes. Terry. Another way comes Fox. 1:20 left. Fox turns it over. 3-on-1 battle in the boards. It's won by the Snipes. Ekholm for Scheifele. Back to the point for Fox. Fox takes a blast that goes wide and out of play. 35.9 left here in the first. Snipes up by 1. Face-off in the Anaheim zone. Third line's out for both teams. Going to be Heischer and Stevenson. Face-off won by Anaheim. Sider. Sider for Nurse. Sent up for Stevenson. Stevenson gains the zone with Ben. Oh, Pat, one-time blast just broken up. 3 seconds left, and that's going to do it for the first. The Snipes strike first. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Game 1 of the COVID Cup Final here on Dimesack.com, or at youtube.com/DimesackUVU, and we'll be right back with the start of the second period.
What happens, Larry? You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens when you fuck a stranger's ear? That's what happens. You see what happens, Larry? You see what happens, Larry?
From the time that I wake to the time that I lay in my linens and think about the way shit work and my brain won't stop. It's like Diddy in the early 90s, the mind of a great. Need to find out a state what I'm living and dream how to make shit work, cause the game won't stop. I'm like Biggie in the early 90s, so petty for the big stage. A quick fame ain't ready for the exchange. The shit changed with names, hit the center with the big flame. Make them understand I'm more than this, just a nickname. It's Meticulous mix up wittiness and Mr. Big Shit. Who really the goat race grass from stay bald, the purebred boy now swinging the big dick. We all animals, well. Some are higher on the food chain. Like me, I could run it up a Usain. And I'm dropping 81 points in the flu game. And the flow stay hotter than Tucson. Wait, my shit too hot. Hotter than Wuhan. Wait, my shit real hot. Like real high. Like the rubber on the tire when you peel off. Like a summer in Dubai when you wait. I ain't wanna go that way. I'ma switch this scheme. I can make a 15 sound like a 16. Big dream. Now I'm seeing double like a split screen. Whoa. There ain't no comparison. Heroin paraphernalia. I be the teraphim. Light up the seraphim. Bury the hatchet or die from embarrassment. I'm just saying some shit that happened to rhyme. Not once, not twice, but shit, every line. It just happens. I don't even try. I'm closing my eyes. It feel like I'm frozen in time. I'm swinging, I'm back in the zoo. Orangutan, I bang in the booth. I bang in the coupe. The roller coaster, how I stay in the loop. They praying I vanish. Doing my thing, they can't stand it. When they see me excel beyond average, they just wanna box me in my own casket. Oh Lord, I'm saying we the opposite. I guarantee you couldn't walk in my moccasins. You just talking. Ain't shit popping, and my shit being on point right now. From the moment I came up, the same one saying, say I'm stepping my game up to take shots, boy, but to give me an aim up, cause I'm a dipping down in the day from the time that I wait. To the time that I lay in my linens and think by the way shit work and my brain won't stop. It's like Diddy in the early 90s, the mind of a great. Need to find out to say what I'm living and dream, how to make shit work, cause the game won't stop. I'm like Biggie in the early 90s, and I'm just saying some shit that happened to rhyme. Not once, not twice, but shit, every line. It just happens. I don't even try. I'm closing my eyes. Woo, it feel like I'm frozen in time.
Hey, what's up, fool? Hey, dog.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back. Let's take a look at the stats through the first period. Snipes up by 1. The Bucks outshooting the Snipes by 4. Hits, though, just about even. Time on attack, about even. Face-off slightly going to the Snipes. Let's get down to the ice and start the second period. We're back here in the fuck pond in Anaheim, California. Jack Hughes, Austin Matthews taking the face-off at center ice. Let's get the second period underway. Face-off won by the Snipes. Ekholm up for Brady to Chuck. Chuck battling with Pionk. It's recovered by his brother, Matthew. Reinhardt up for Hedman. Hedman in with Jack Hughes. Hughes. Pass broken up. It's taken by Brady to Chuck. In on the breakaway if he hurries. Brady to Chuck in. Gets it to Keller. Keller takes a shot. Blocked by Pionk. The other way come the Fucks. Jack Hughes. Hughes in the zone. Looking for Hedman. Hedman takes the shot. Save Bobrovsky. Fouling for his Matthews and to Chuck. It is won by Austin Matthews. Matthews up for Brady to Chuck. Brady in the zone. Looking for a lane. Gets it up front. Shot. Save Ullmark. Rebound comes out to Hedman. Hedman in with numbers. Hedman takes a shot. He scores through traffic. Victor Hedman to tie this game up at 1. Victor Hedman from Pionk at 3:42 in the second period. Innocent looking shot, but I just don't think Bobrovsky saw it at all. In between two skaters, goes in between that, just off the top of the pad and in. And just like that, the Fucks tie it up here early in the second period. Second line's out for both teams going to be Point and Scheifele. Faceoff is won by the Snipes. Delayed penalty on the Fucks. Snipes will go to their first power play. I was checking the stats earlier. The Snipes are without a power play goal. 0 for 2, and only 2 in the, I believe, if my math is correct, only 2 in a whole 7-game series, so they haven't had many opportunities. Seth Jarvis is going to go down. San Jose on the first power play of this game 1. It's going to be Lowry and Larkin taking the faceoff back of the Anaheim zone. 15:56 left here in the second. Faceoff won by the Snipes. Forsling for Tavares. Tavares takes a shot. It's tipped and goes wide. Back for Larkin. Back for Pettersson. Tavares for Heeshear back for Pettersson. For Tavares for Pettersson. Pettersson takes a shot that goes wide. Rebound Picked up by Larkin, held in by Tavares, one-time blast, save Allmark. And that's going to be an interference penalty there. Let's see, I'm not sure who took it. Coach wants to know the details. We're going to have a 5-on-3 for about a minute 15. Looks like Sider. Sider with interference. Puck was in nowhere near Larkin. That's his teammate in real life, too. He does not want a sip of your water bottle. All right, it's going to be Paul and Matthews taking the face-off back in the Anaheim zone. 5-on-3 power play for the Snipes. Face-off won by the Snipes. 1:13 left, the two-man advantage. Shot is save Allmark. Battling forward is Scheifele. Scheifele pinched into the boards. Time dwindling on the 5-on-3. Not much power on that shot. Allmark will hold on with 47 left on the 5-on-3. It's going to be Lowry and Matthews taking the face-off. Face-off won by the Snipes. Brady Chuck turns it over. They'll take it by Hedman. Hedman will go ahead and clear out the length of the ice. 30 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Covered by Brady Tkachuk. It's up for Keller, up for Adam Fox. Fox for Scheifele for Matthews. Matthews in the zone. Matthews, backhand shot, save Allmark. Matthews sends it back. They get one man back. 5-on-4. Shot up front, Matthews, save Allmark. Oh, Matthews just absolutely robbed. 29 seconds left on the man advantage. Snipes 0 for 1 on the power play. It's going to be Paul and Larkin taking the face-off. 13:40 left here in the second. Shots are even. Face-off won by Anaheim. Parenko. They get it up. They'll go ahead and clear it out the length of the ice. 10 seconds left in the man advantage. And we are back at even strength. Snipes 0 for 2 on the power play. Forsling for Pettersson. Back for Larkin. Larkin takes a shot and goes wide. Rebound picked up by Nurse. Nurse gets it for Gunther. Up for Paul. Paul in the zone. Unable to pull the trigger. He gets pinched into the boards. Covered by Anaheim. Back for Hedman. Hedman takes a shot. Save Bobrovsky. Gunther takes a shot. Rebound picked up by Pettersson. Sent up for Tavares. John Tavares to stay on. Back for Forsling. Pass just doesn't click to Heischer. It's turned over, though, taken by the Fucks. Braden Point. Point's hit off, but Jarvis picks it up. Seth Jarvis in the zone. Looking for a shot that's blocked. Forsling up for Heischer. Nico Heischer will carry it in. Looking for Larkin. Larkin takes a shot. Save Allmark. Rebound picked up by Point. Point in with speed. Gets it for Reinhardt. Reinhardt's hit for Tkachuk for Point. Backhand. Save Bobrovsky. And we'll get a whistle with 8:47 left here in the second. Score still tied at 1. It's going to be Jack Hughes and Scheifele taking the faceoff back in the San Jose zone. The faceoff is won by Anaheim. Volley for in front of the net. Fox gets it for Ekholm. Ekholm up for Scheifele. Scheifele surrounded. Scheifele gets it for Terry. Terry looking for another one. Volley for it in front of the net. It's won by Franco. Franco carries it in. Pass broken up by Ekholm. Taken by Fox. Fox long pass up for Bukestad. Bukestad for Cirelli. Cirelli takes a shot. Save Allmark. .6:55 left here in the second. Stamkos and Hughes will take the faceoff back to the Anaheim zone. Full pressure for the Snipes if they win this draw. Faceoff won by Anaheim, though. Sider. Sider up for Matthew Tkachuk. He'll carry it in. Hughes hit off by Dillon. Sent up for Steven Stamkos. Stamkos will dump it in and give chase. Picked up by Sider. Sider just brushes that hit off. Stamkos hit him with a fucking wet napkin there. Cirelli in the zone. Makes a move. It's turned over by Stevenson. Gets it up for Darnell Nurse. Nurse carries it in. One-time blast goes wide, picked up by Keandre Miller. Miller up for Stamkos. 4.5 left. Brady to Chuck. In the zone, takes a shot. Saved by Allmark, and he'll hold on. 4:14 left here in the second. Score still tied at 1. Shots even at 14. It's going to be Stevenson and Matthews taking the face-off. Face-off won by Anaheim. Pionk. Victor Hedman up for Ben. Jamie Benn will carry it in. Ben takes a shot that's blocked. Puck loose up front. Shot saved, Bobrovsky. Harley's hit, but it's recovered by the Snipes. Matthews up for Forsling. Forsling shot, doesn't get much on it. It's held on by Allmark. 2:49 left here in the second. Face-off back in the Anaheim zone. Going to be Point and Matthews. Face-off won by the Fucks. Gunther. Gunther will carry it in. Looking for a shot. Save Bobrovsky, no rebound. Full pressure for the Fucks if they win this draw. It's going to be Matthews and Point. 2:13 remains here in the second. Face-off won by Anaheim. And then back for Pionk. Jarvis up front, backhand, save Bobrovsky. And he'll move it out. Balls he moved there, kept in though by the Fucks. Braden Point. Full pressure for Anaheim. Jarvis back for Point. Back for Hedman. Hedman takes a shot, save, and goes wide. Jarvis looking to backhand it in. Squirts out. Recovered by Ekholm up for Fox. Fox turns it over to Hedman. 30 seconds left here in the second. Seth Jarvis for Point. Tired legs out for the Snipes. Point turns it over. Taken by Troy Terry. Battling for it. It's taken by Terry with 3 seconds left here in the second. And that's going to do it here for the second period. Score is tied 1 goal apiece. You are watching the Left Coast Hockey League COVID Cup Finals. We'll be back after these messages.
Snub-nosed coke pythons with a bevel cylinder. Plenty of vultures out here, he said. They'll pick your bones clean before morning. Stress is a motherfucker, it eats you. It ain't hiding disguise, that shit is see-through. Face showing, people question and blow the case open. It makes it hard for you to chase open. Symphonies cry, sympathies light, that's for the best. Straight come with a base, so learn to count your blessings. In a second, your world could change. And that fire in your soul might never burn the same. I learned that lesson young. My rest is tongue writing blank checks. Just a kid with his headphones and his tape decks. Shit. Sometimes I trip how that time went by so fast that speaker break next. I was sitting and reminiscing the mental vision. The pencil tipping decision, too sentimental. Listen, feels like the future's a perfect mixture of hell and prison. Or maybe that's the nostalgia, I couldn't tell the difference.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let's take a look at the stats through 2 periods. Goals even at 1. Anaheim slightly out shooting the Snipes 13-17. Hits about even. Time on attack about even. Face-offs just slightly going to the Snipes. Let's get down to the ice for the start of this 3rd period. We're back here at the Fuck Pond in Anaheim, California. Jack Hughes, Austin Matthews taking the face-off at center ice. Let's get the 3rd period underway, motherfucker. Face-off won by the Snipes. Ekholm. Ekholm for Clayton Keller. Sends it up for Tkachuk. Tkachuk hit off by Hughes. Sent up for Reinhart. Reinhart in the zone with Matthew Tkachuk. Back for Hughes. Hughes takes a shot. Save Bobrovsky. And he'll hold on. Who will set the tone in this series? Who will take the first game? Top lines remain out. Matthews and Hughes. Face-off won by the Fucks. Hedman back for Pionk. Pionk hit off, taken by Brady Tkachuk. Tkachuk in, odd man rush. Tkachuk, he's poked off by Hedman. Great defense by Victor Hedman. One of the best defenders in the league. Pass broken up by Matthews, up for Keller. Keller in with Tkachuk. He's poked off by Hughes. Sent for Pionk for Hedman. Hedman's been a huge difference maker in this game. Battling for it is Keller. He'll win it. It's taken by Brady Tkachuk. Back to the point for Fox. For Ekholm. Ekholm for Tkachuk. Tkachuk unable to do anything with it. Taken by his brother Matthew. Up for Hughes. Hughes for Reinhart. Reinhart looking for something. It doesn't pull the trigger. Fox up for Troy Terry. Terry with the only goal for the Snipes. Dylan Larkin takes a shot that's blocked. Almost on the stick of the Fucks. Larkin for Terry. Terry unable to pull the trigger. It's taken by Darnell Nurse. Nurse up for Seth Jarvis. Turned over, taken by the Snipes. Forsling. Forsling for Larkin. Larkin, sharp angle shot, easy save, Allmark. He'll move it out. Jarvis will carry it in once again. Looking for Gunther. Gunther unable to pull the trigger. Hit off by Harley. Forsling up for Larkin. Dylan Larkin in the zone. Looking for Scheifele. Up front, Terry shoots and save Allmark. Terry almost with his 2nd of the game. Sider up for Stevenson. Stevenson able to hold on. Looking for a lane. Blocker save Bobrovsky. Fighting for it is Ben. Recovered by Jamie Benn. Ben, huge hit there on Forsling. Back to the point for Nurse. Nurse looking to get rid of it. Oh, Ben's pass broken up and it goes to John Tavares. Tavares gains the zone, waiting for Pettersson. He's poked off, taken by Stevenson. Stevenson gains the zone with Ben. Ben looks for a shot, save Bobrovsky. Rebound picked up by Svechkov. Stevenson up front, backhand shot, save Bobrovsky. And you hold on with 10-15 left here in regulation. Score remains tied at 1. It's going to be Lowry and Hischier. Face-off back in the San Jose zone. It is won by the Snipes. Dylan. Dylan outnumbered, but he's able to hold on. Dylan up for Tavares. Tavares gets it back for Pettersson. Pettersson for Dylan. Dylan takes a blast. Save Allmark. Rebound picked up by Tavares behind the net for Miller. Miller for Pettersson. Back for Tavares. Tavares, he's poked off, but he's able to hold on. Gets it to Dylan. Back to Tavares. Tavares back to the point for Miller. They keep it in. Shot save Allmark. Battling for it is Dylan in the corner. Recovered by Lowry. That negates the full pressure for the Snipes. Adam Lowry in the zone. Takes a shot. Save. Rebound. Picked up by Fogle. Full pressure for Anaheim. Fogle kicks it out. Taken by Dylan. Dylan up for Hischier. Hischier gets it to Cirelli. Cirelli battling for it with Pionk. He wins the battle. Gets around the boards for Bukestad. Back to the point for Fox. Fox takes a blast. Glove down by Allmark, and he'll hold on. 6:37 left here in regulation. Score remains tied at 1. Will we need overtime here in game 1? Jack Hughes and Matthews, top lines out for both teams. Face-off was won by the Snipes. Ekholm. Ekholm for Fox. Back for Matthews. Back for Ekholm for Keller. For Fox. Matthews mishandles it. The other way comes Matthew Tkachuk. Tkachuk in the zone, one-on-one. Tries to get it, shoots, he scores! Jack Hughes. I didn't think Hughes was going to get there in time. Hughes from Tkachuk late here in the third period. Just barely got his blade on it. I was for sure that was going to get poked off by Ekholm. But the captain, Jack Hughes, buries it late here in the third. Could that be enough? Top lines will remain out for both teams. 5:25 left here in the third. Still plenty of time. Face off won by the Snipes. Ekholm. Ekholm for Tkachuk. Up for Austin Matthews, though. He's hit. Sent in for Fox. Fox for Keller. Keller. Pass broken up by Pionk. Pionk into the boards. It's won by Hughes. Hughes hit, though. Kept in by Tkachuk for Keller. Keller for Fox. Tkachuk up front. Shot just stoned by Allmark. What a save. Tkachuk almost tied it up with 4:07 left here in the third. Jack Hughes absolutely leveled. Top line will stay out for the Snipes. Matthews and Point. 4:07 left here in the third. Face off won by the Snipes. Oh, and it's won all the way out to the dot. Harley unable to gain the zones. Taken by Jarvis. Up for Braden Point. Point in. He's hit off those. Taken by Larkin. 3.5 left. Forsling. Forsling sends it up for Scheifele. Scheifele gets the pass for Terry. Back for Larkin. Larkin for Harley. Pass broken up. Taken by Jarvis. 2.5 left. Seth Jarvis. He'll gain the zone. Takes a shot. Goes wide. Rebound picked up by Scheifele. Pass to Forsling. Forsling up for Troy Terry. Terry not able to do much with it. Battling it. It's taken by Sider. Sider for Gunther. 1.5 left here in the third period. Brain Point up for Gunther. Hit off. It's taken by Jarvis. Jarvis for Gunther. Gunther unable to get the shot. Taken by Dylan Larkin. 50 seconds left. Taken by Scheifele. Net is empty to our right. Dylan Larkin. Larkin back for Terry. Taking shots. He scores! Troy Terry late here in the third with a goaltender pulled. Terry from Larkin at 19-17. His second goal of the game. Ties it up late here in the third. Could we see overtime in game one? Snipes just relentless. Refused to give up. Assistant coach Boss Tanaka really loves that play. Top lines out for both teams. Jack Hughes, Austin Matthews with 43 left here in the third. Plenty of time left for another one. Face-off is won by Anaheim. Darnell Nurse. Nurse for Fox. Fox will gain the zone, looking for Keller. Keller is broken up by Nurse, taken by Sider. 30 seconds left. With the puck is Reinhardt. He'll gain the zone. Reinhardt unable to get the pass off to, I believe, Hughes. The other way comes Clayton Keller. Keller, pass broken up though. Kept it by Matthews. Matthews takes a shot. Save, Allmark. And we'll get a whistle with 16.6 left here in the third. Face off back in the Anaheim zone. Will we need extra time, or can the Snipes seal the deal here? Still plenty of time to get it to the other end. Stevenson and Heischer will take the faceoff. Faceoff is won by the Fox. Pionk. Pionk, he's poked off, taken by Svechnikov. 10 seconds left. Pedersen up front, shot! Save, Allmark. Pedersen almost ended it. Kept in, though, by Tavares. Oh, that was very close. Save, Allmark, with 4.1 left. Snipes were looking to end it there. Tavares with a game on his stick gets beat by Allmark. Face-off won by the Snipes. Back for Fox. Fox takes a shot. 1 second left, and that's going to do it here for regulation. And in this huge game, 1-3 periods have decided nothing. You are watching the Left Coast Hockey League COVID Cup playoffs live here on youtube.com/DimestackUVU. and we'll be right back after these messages with the start of the overtime period.
I've been on a hunt, yeah, aiming for the bus. I only got one shot, gotta take it coming up. I know people gon' doubt me. They ain't seeing what I see. I'ma make it out the mud like they water in the seed. I'ma do it how I want it, I'ma make them all believe. I've been up late, till the sun coming back up. In the studio, trying to get these tracks up. Make them so hard that they can't wait. And that'll translate to getting these stacks up. Hey, it's a marathon, a long one. And I ain't stopping till the motherfucking job done. Hey, yeah, the real ones know the grind. Hey, yeah, I've been working overtime. I've been up late for the grind. I've been going hard for the shine. I've been working overtime. I've been working overtime. Hey, no sleep, no sleep, no sleep, no sleep. Hey, look, I'ma go deep. I've been working overtime. I've been working overtime. Hey, hell no, I can't be broke. I'ma go hard to the sunset. Hell no, I can't be broke. I'ma go hard through the sunset. Early in the morning, hey, till the sun going down, down, down. I'm trying to push it forward, hey, them shit don't come up out the ground, ground, ground. You gotta put the work in, hey, you gotta grind, grind, grind. It ain't a 9 to 5 though, 24/7. I be working overtime, time, time. I've been up late for the grind. I've been going hard for the shine. I've been working overtime. I've been working overtime. Where the bag? Big bag. All I think about, that's a fact. I'm sick of being broke. What's that? Big bags. I need that. I've been in the lab with the blueprints. And I ain't need your 2 cents. Hey, when I die, they gon' have to see my shoe print. And I'ma leave them with some new shit. Wait, hey. Hell no, I can't be broke. I'ma go hard through the sunset. Hell no, I can't be broke. I'ma go hard through the sunset. Hell no, I can't be broke. I'ma go hard through the sunset. Hell no, hell no. I'ma go hard to the
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let's take a look at the stats through regulation. Score tied at 2, obviously. Shots 23 to 23. Hits just about even, 49 to 51. Time on attack slightly going to the Snipes, but the stat that's important in overtime, 18 faceoffs to 13. That doesn't look good for the Fucks. Ladies and gentlemen, next goal wins it. Who will win this huge game 1 here in the COVID Cup Finals? Let's find out. We are back here at the Fuck Pond. Beer sales have been cut off. It is 1 goal to win it. Huge momentum for the winner of Game 1. Jack Hughes. Austin Matthews take the faceoff. Faceoff won by Anaheim. In the zone, Sam Reinhart. Reinhart. Pass gets to Hedman. Hedman already with a goal in this game. Pass broken up, taken by Austin Matthews. Matthews neutral zone. He'll carry it in. Matthews looking for a shot. Save. He scores on his first shot in overtime. The captain, Austin Matthews, leads by example. Allmark got a little piece of it, but it just dribbles in. And just like that, we have a winner here in Game 1. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here in the Left Coast Hockey League. We'll be back tomorrow with Game 2 here in Anaheim. And a very disappointing overtime period. Oh, it just dribbles in. Well, disappointing for these home fans here in the Fuck Pond. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow with Game 2 of the COVID Cup Finals. Thank you so much for joining us. And as always, Dante, why don't you go ahead and pack that bowl? We're out. Peace.